It was only a year ago that Bofoakwa Tano were readying themselves for their latest shot to return to the Premier League, the club's best chance, in fact, since going down in 2007. All that stood in their way was a one-off contest with fellow Division 1, Zone 1, side Techiman 11 Wonders at the Accra Sports Stadium. A tense affair ended level even after extra time, thus requiring a nervy penalty shootout to decide the destination of the sole top-flight ticket on offer. Bofoakwa prevailed, carrying the spoils to Sunyani. But the joy fans of the club felt, with Premier League football returning to the Bono regional capital, soon fizzled, as the reality of competing at a level they had been away from for so long dawned. By the end of the year, they had replaced one trainer, veteran Frimpong Manso, with another, John Ejiofor, an assistant coach at Asante Kotoko when the Porcupine Warriors won the league 2 seasons ago. That change, though, has hardly improved their lot. With just 5 matches to the end of the season, Bofoakwa are in the relegation zone, running out of time and opportunities to turn their season around in a more favourable direction. Even so, it would be not quite accurate, highly unfair, in fact, to say Bofoakwa are a bad team. They are not the easiest side to beat, only 2 of their last 13 games in all competitions have been lost, and even leaders Samartex have been defeated more often across the entirety of this league campaign, with the latest show of such resilience coming in Bofoakwa's latest game, against Dreams FC last Sunday. The last meeting between the two sides had come only a week earlier, when Dreams visited Bofoakwa's Coronation Park home and snatched a point late in the game. This encounter, however, took place many miles away, in Sogakope, Volta region, where the penultimate games of this year's FA Cup were played. Nsotamana had won the first semi-final the previous day, beating fellow Premier League side Legon Cities, and Bofoakwa winning their own fixture would set up an all-Bronga half-O final. All they had to do was overcome Dreams, a club that did not even exist when last Bofoakwa were demoted from the Premier League. Dreams are not flying so high in the league, but that's partly because of CF Confederation Cup engagements, their maiden continental assignment, in which they defied odds and surpassed expectations. They went all the way to the semis, only being eliminated a couple of weeks ago by Zamalek, one of the African Games' more dominant teams. It is that momentum Abdul Karim Zito and his charges sought to ride in defending their FA Cup crown, even if the league title is now beyond their reach. Against Bofoakwa, a club that has not contested a major final since losing the FA Cup to Accra Great Olympics some 4 decades ago, Dreams would have felt quite confident about their chances.